Welcome to the main Jerusalem Mall 1,900 years ago. Inside the walled city of Jerusalem, you will find four quarters: Muslim, Christian, Armenian, and today you are standing in the Jewish quarter. A residential neighborhood of thousands of Orthodox Jews, it is mostly reconstructed. And why reconstructed? Because when Israeli IDF fighters broke into the city during the Six-Day War of 1967, they found the Jewish quarter, which was abandoned in 1948 during the War of Independence, mostly destroyed by the Jordanians. Whether the destruction was intentional or the result of the fighting, the quarter had to be rebuilt and subsequently repopulated with some of the residents who left the city 19 years earlier. The Jewish quarter contains nearly 50 archaeological sites ranging from King Solomon to the Ottoman period. Yet the most prominent of all of those is the Roman Cardo, a remainder from the Roman period. Contrary to his followers' hopes and expectations to see God's kingdom manifest on earth in their lifetime, Jesus prophesied in the Gospel of Luke that the people of Israel will fall by the edge of the sword and be led away captive into all nations, and that Jerusalem will be trampled by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. This heartbreaking prediction of Jesus has been fulfilled 40 years later when Roman legions besieged and then broke into Jerusalem in 70 AD, slaughtering thousands and exiled most of the population, burning the temple down to the ground. After the Roman victory, the empire initiated a massive program of building and public works, attempting to erase the nation of Israel from history and wipe out Jewish connection to Jerusalem. A new Roman character was imposed on the rebuilt city that was now named Aelia Capitolina, and you are now standing at its heart on the Cardo Maximus, the main commercial street. You see, Roman cities were built quite the same throughout the entire empire and were typically rectangular by design, surrounded by a wall. Each corner had a gate, and two main roads divided the city into four quarters, crossing each other at the main plaza, which featured the tall buildings, the pillars, the statues, and sometimes even fountains. The street running east-west was named Manus, meaning 10 fingers. And the one running north and south was named Cardo, probably related to the Latin word cardio, meaning heart, or cardinal, meaning a hinge or axis. Either way, the etymology fits well, since the Cardo was the main commercial zone of the city, very much like the modern-day shopping malls, where most of the city's everyday life took place. With double colonnade over a paved street, with an effective underground sewage system, the Cardo featured covered shops on both sides of the street selling goods, household material, clothing, and art. The Cardo, in the heart of the restored Jewish quarter in Jerusalem, is a vivid reminder of the credibility of God's word. He who predicted Jerusalem's destruction also promised in Jeremiah 31 and said, "Hear the word of the Lord, O nations, and declare it in the islands afar off, and say that he who scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd does his flock." Standing here today is a reminder of the fulfillment of both the destruction and the restoration of the city. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch the full version of this video or learn more about the site, click below.